Hi, I'm Sarah Harper, a project manager here at That Agency, and today I want to talk to you about 4 things your web design agency needs to know. Once you've made the decision that it's time for a new website or a website redesign, there are a few things that you need to think about to set you and your web design agency up for success with your new website. 1. What is your website for? This is perhaps the most important question that you need to answer before you embark on your web design project. Are you trying to sell widgets, provide information about your product or service, convert website visitors to leads? Being able to clearly answer this question will help guide your web design agency on how to design you the most effective website for your particular goals. 2. Who is it for? The question of who your website is for is just as important as what it is for. Once you know what your website is for, you need to take some time, perhaps develop some buyer personas, and think not only about what your website is for, but about who is going to use it. This will help you refine your goals and will also help guide your content. Will the people who are visiting your site be familiar with your industry already? If not, perhaps you need to make sure that your content is clear and written in a way that they will understand it. 3. What's your budget? The question of budget is always a tricky one. It can be an uncomfortable question to ask as well as to answer, but it is vitally important. You need to have a good sense of your budget before beginning the process so that you can be upfront with your web design agency and understand what options will fit best within your budget. For example, if you have a smaller budget, you might be better off using a template rather than a fully custom designed site. You may have ideas in your head about certain functionality that you'd like to have on your site, and you need to make sure that your budget can accommodate those needs. 4. What's your deadline? One of the first questions that potential or new web design clients want to know is, how long will this take? The answer is that it varies depending on the project. There are always things that can slow a project down, extra rounds of revisions or content not being ready, for example. There are also ways to work with your web design agency to speed up the process as well. If you have all of your content ready to go, that will help the process. If you are able to provide them a clear direction of what you do and do not like as far as design, they will be better positioned to meet your needs with minimal need for revisions. If you have a hard deadline of when you absolutely must have your website ready, make sure that you are upfront about that from the beginning of your discussions with your web design agency. As long as everyone is on the same page, it's usually possible to ensure that the project is designed to meet your deadline. Taking time to go through this list and think about these things before you start your web design project will help you make sure that your goals are clearly defined and that you and your web design agency are on the same page from the beginning of the process, which will set your project up for success. For more great tips like this, check out our blog at www.thatagency.com and follow us on social media.